So we'll start with Will, and Will, I'll pass it over to you. Do you have your remarks when I come to you? You got it, okay. Share your declaration with Sarah. Speak up, Will.
Yes, Mom. Hi, everybody. Sarah, I love you. I clearly remember reading your dating profile the first time with a long paragraph describing what you love in life. Seeing a play, a baseball game, live music, rhubarb. In the notion of low effort profiles, this thoughtful content stood out. I remember the big smile in each of your pictures, a smile that shone as brightly in your eyes as it did in your mouth. Your earnestness and sincerity jumped out at me immediately. During our first dating, conversation flowed so easily. We connected about the importance of our families, books we've read, politics, and our shared AmeriCorps experience. Later, you told me super nonchalantly about the efforts to start a preschool day school here in Seattle. No big deal. I began to really think that you were someone special. Working from your apartment one day, I remember witnessing you teach, or attempt to via Zoom, while I doodled on some silly building on the other side of the room. Your caring nature, your kind heart, and your intelligence were on full display. What was the core ethical dilemma of the reading you were working on? I never knew. But that was the question. In all of these moments, my admiration for you grew. Your inherent goodness became more and more visible to me, and it became clear that you were someone I could spend the rest of my life with. You do not give much credence to the mysticism of the zodiac, and frankly, neither do I. But here you are, marrying a guy with a Scorpio tattoo on his back. And like a classic Scorpio, I have a small secret that I have not shared with anyone save our officiants. The inside of my fancy new jacket is embroidered with the words, "For good." Sarah Miller, I'm marrying you for good. In the permanent sense, yes. But also doing it for the good I hope to make with you. The world can be hard and cruel, and it's easy to allow cynicism and skepticism to infiltrate our souls. But the strength of your moral compass, your never-ending insistence on doing the right thing, even if it's burdensome at times, holds me accountable to my goodness. You have such high expectations for the world and for yourself. These expectations can be almost impossible to live up to. But being with you makes me want to live up to them. Quote the old line, being with you makes me want to be a better man every day. Person vows. So much more I want to say, but well, then say you want to. Sarah, I promise to always hold you when times are tough, and laugh with you when times are good, and to try to make you laugh the best I can when times are just meh. I promise to always try to ease your anxieties and not to add to them. I promise to always be an attentive attendant to your TED Talks. And to allow you to rest your eyes as much as you need at the end of the day. You never need to apologize for being tired, because I know that that is the result of you pouring yourself out for the benefit of others. And it brings me joy to be your caretaker in those moments and to tuck you in when you fall asleep on the couch. I promise to listen and commiserate with you when you're frustrated, and not to attempt to sympathize with the opposing point of view, even if that is my inclination. I vow to be your problem solver when our best laid plans can run astray, and to always encourage you and persevere on your behalf when a problem becomes too overwhelming, whether it be in an airport or on the side of a mountain. Lastly, I vow to continue to be me, continue being the person you have come to know and love these last 4 years. Sarah, your beauty inside and out makes my heart sing. And all I ask of you is to continue being you, the sincere, intelligent, compassionate woman that I've grown to love. As long as you are my Sarah, I promise I'll always be your will.
Okay, Sarah. Now it's your turn.
I swear we didn't see each other's vows beforehand, so you're going to hear a few things that you just heard. Will, I love you. We made it. What a journey to get here. And I am so happy to be standing here with you today. I am all gratitude for the you that you share with me and all the love with which you envelop me. I wasn't sure I'd get to meet a person like you, and in true Sarah fashion, I had a list of what I was looking for and what I was not looking for. And I worried it might be a little too much. But God bless bumblebees and the app that they inspired. We found love in a hopeless place, or maybe it's better to call it a hopeless time. On our first date, we talked about the same things that you remember talking about. Families, books, skiing, service. On our second date, you showed up on your bike, and then we ate tacos at my favorite place, and you made me laugh so loud, describing your foray into Instagram. On our fourth date, you took me to see a Christmas lights display. You were and are warm, fun, and so easy to be myself around. And you made me want to keep saying yes. And so I wondered, have you somehow seen my list? So quickly were we able to stitch our lives together. I never felt so comfortable just being in the same space as someone else. I have fond memories of early days doing the things that we still get to do today. Taking walks when it's snowing outside, cooking stir fries, watching movies, and discovering that you could beat me at pretty much every board game there is. Maybe it was because the world was a little quieter for a while, or because you lived in a cabin in the woods, but I felt like my life was starting to sparkle in a way that I had always wanted it. Will, you are a source of abundance in my life. And my life is wider and more spacious because of who you are every day and of what we continue to build together. I love how you do not let moments pass you by. Whether it's a sunset on the ferry ride home, a fresh patch of snow to dive into, a mountain to climb, or an opportunity to see an old friend. You savor the beauty around you, and you remind me to do the same. You do not waste chances to make me feel loved or cared for or supported or beautiful, and you do not miss the opportunities to be what any friend of yours needs. I love your spirit of adventure, even if it gets me into some situations where I get really scared and maybe a little mad. But your faith in me has helped me grow. I love your eagerness to go somewhere wild, to do something big. I love how you enjoy eating almost anything that I cook. I love the gentility and the loyalty with which you care for your family and your friends. I love how easily you can laugh and how quickly we laugh together. I love how you see potential. You know I'm the one to think of all the ways that something can go wrong, but I love how you focus on all the ways that something could go right. I love our balance and the way we complement each other, and I love how easily you tear up at things. I love that we respect each other, trust each other, and share affection openly. I love that when we ski or hike or adventure together, or really go anywhere, we go at my speed. And you tell me it's because you'd rather us be skiing together than just doing the same thing in the same area apart. We have gotten to the top of a lot of places. Trails, chairlifts, beautiful destinations we traveled to. And while the view at the top is pretty great, we both know it's how we get there that matters just as much. So, I promise to work to make our life a series of joyful paths. Not just focus on where we're going, but how we're getting there. Together, hand in hand, side by side. I promise to rejoice with you in your successes and mourn with you in your losses. Be a steady one to support you when you need, and trust that you'll always be there to support you too. I promise to trust you and to be trustworthy. And I promise to be brave with you. I promise to be a good sport during the NFL season. And to occasionally be excited if the Eagles score a touchdown. I promise to share in the cultivation of our home and our future. I promise to keep saying yes to walking with you on the uphills and the downhills ahead. I promise to be your partner in imagination, in collaboration, in all things. And I promise to keep growing to be the best partner I can be for you. We find our true selves in the loving, in the verb of it. I'm excited to keep finding each other. I love you.
The couple will now exchange vows that they've agreed upon together and share a ring with their partner as a symbol of their love and dedication. Today we have some wonderful ring bearers assisting us. Will's nieces, Vivian and Eloise. Can you bring up the rings, Vivian and Eloise? All right, we'll start with Will. Will, please repeat after me. I, Will Rector,
I, Will Rector,
take you, Sarah Miller, to be my wife.
take you, Sarah Miller, to be my wife.
Take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity.
Please take this ring. For love, sign of my love and fidelity.
I promise to be true to you in the good times and bad,
I promise to be true to you in good times and bad,
in sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health.
I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
You put the ring on her finger. Sarah, repeat after me. I, Sarah Miller, take you, Will Rector,
I, Sarah Miller, take you, Will Rector,
to be my husband.
to be my husband,
Take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity.
Please take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity.
I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad,
I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad,
in sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health.
I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
We'll conclude the ceremony with the tradition of breaking the glass. And there are many interpretations of why we break the glass at weddings. It symbolizes the transformative experience that marriage creates. In a moment when the glass breaks, this bride and groom will be transformed. Breaking the glass today also gives us the opportunity to think about the fragility of human relationships in the world around us. It's a reminder to not only safeguard this very precious love in front of us and one another, but also to protect the fragile things in this world, to try to help mend those things, whether they are systems, policies, or hopes that are broken. And that only together, through love, can we create lasting change. Finally, breaking the glass signifies the end of the ceremony and time to kick off the incredible celebration to come. So I'm going to place this on the floor. Bill and Sarah, with your vows complete, I pronounce you husband and wife. Will break that glass and kiss your beautiful